High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you...
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another video for you guys today. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a donut recipe I've been working on so I can give it to you guys so you guys can make it for your family members or your friends, anything like that. So let's hop into the video. So first I start off with a cup of warm milk, which is 200 grams. Then I add in a half a packet of yeast, which is about 7 grams of yeast. And I just spilled it everywhere, okay? Don't mind that. I just pour it until it looks like enough. Then I whisk it, and then I just whisk it until I'm done. I put it to the side. And then I have my 500 grams of flour. I take about a pinch of salt or around 7 grams of salt. Pour that in my hand a little bit. And I just spilled some, okay? And then I put it in the flour. I mix it with the fork just so it's all combined. Then I take my yeast, milk, water, or whatever. And then I add in my 60 grams of sugar to the warm milk and yeast mixture. Then I add in my flour and salt mixture. All of it, make sure you add all of it in. Then I add in 2 eggs. You crack one and then you put the other one. Crack the other one. Put it in there. And then I take a spatula. Oh wait, first I clean my hands. Yeah. And then I take a spatula, then mix it because I want it to be all combined until it forms like a really thick dough. You want to make sure it's all combined. So this part, I'm just beating it up a little. I'm just mixing it until it's all combined. And then I go in with my hands, mix it up really well until it forms a dough. After you're finished kneading, I just dropped that. After you're finished kneading, we're gonna go on to the next part. After you're done kneading your dough, you're going to have some room temperature butter. I actually don't have any room temperature butter, so I just microwaved a half a stick of butter for a little bit. Because you don't want it to be melted, you want it to be a little bit hard still. So then I'm just unwrapping it, putting it in the dough. And then you're going to combine that until it's a smooth and soft consistency. What that looks like, it's basically smooth and it's not that sticky. It's a little bit sticky, but once you proof it, then it's not going to be too sticky. After that, it's going to be really big and fluffy. So this is what my dough looks like, guys. It's a little bit kneaded in with the butter, not too much. I'm still kneading it so it'll be all mixed in together. That is what it looks like, or something it should look like. And I'm just giving you guys a preview of what mine looks like. Okay guys, this part is a little different. I do have a proofing button on my oven, so if you don't have one, then you can just leave it out for an hour. Now I am taking some plastic wrap. Don't mind my sister, she's just trying to help me right there. So I'm just taking the plastic wrap and I'm going to cover it on top of my dough, and I just have in this little bowl. Now guys, I am covering it and about to put it in the oven that I just proofed. So this is me telling you guys to wait 45 minutes if you do have a proofing button on your oven, but if you don't, leave it out for an hour. Time to take it out of the oven, guys. See, it expanded a way lot, so which is good. When it doubles in size, that's when you know it's done. So I'm taking some Pam and I'm spraying it all over a pan just so that my donuts won't stick to it while they're proofing again.
No.
So then I'm taking some flour in a clean surface area, rubbing that all around, unraveling my dough, patting it down just so there's no air bubbles, putting some flour on the top, mixing it a little bit so it won't be too sticky, putting it on my surface, just making sure I'm patting all the air bubbles out. Then I take some more flour just to make sure it's not too sticky. Then I go in with my roller. I start to roll this out. And by the way, this donut recipe makes about 12 donuts and a little bit of donut holes. If you want to make them like circle donuts or donuts with the little holes in them, those will be your donut holes. So make sure you don't throw those away. Those are perfectly good donuts. So after I'm rolling them out, I'm just rolling them out thin enough so that when I put them back on the pan, they proof and get a little bit of height. So when they fry them, they'll be big and fluffy. Then I take this little top. I don't forgot what this top's from. And then this little donut cutter or a cookie cutter, whatever you want to call it. I just use it as a donut cutter. Then I take the little inside of the little top and make a little inside for the hole. Then I put my donuts on the tray. So I just press that down. Take the little top, put it in the middle, and by the way, the little circle right there that I left, that is a donut hole. So make sure you put that on your pan. That is a perfectly good donut. So then guys, this is my leftover dough. You guys are probably thinking, throw it away because it's nothing. No, don't do that. Roll it out again. Don't roll it out too much or your donuts will be like dense. I want to say dense, is that the word? But make sure you reuse that dough. You don't want to throw it away because that gives you extra fluffy, more donuts that you didn't have before. So make sure you just reuse that. So guys, these are my final touches of my donuts. I'm putting them back in the oven I already had proofed, and I'm going to wait for 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, you guys, you're going to have these big, fluffy, rised donuts that you had in your oven that proofed. But you're going to want to make sure you have your fryer on 350 so you can get the golden brown donuts that everybody loves. I'm taking this little ladle thing, I want to say that people used to fry, and I'm putting in my 350 degrees fryer temperature, oil, whatever. And I'm just going to leave those about until I see the bottom get really golden brown. And then I'm going to flip those, wait for the next side to get golden brown, and I'll show you guys what they look like. Okay guys, I know when you flip those you saw a nice golden brown color. You're just going to want to make sure you get that for both sides. And then your donuts will be nice golden brown, crispy and fluffy. So this is the part when I start taking them out. I put them on a wired rack sheet and then I just put paper towels under them so I don't get it dirty on my stove. And this is what they look like, guys. They're looking really good. They smell great, especially because donuts smell always great. So like homemade donuts just might smell even better if you like those. And guys, I'm just telling you, these are like one of the best donuts I've ever made. And I'm just, as you can see here, I'm just putting in some more donuts because I need to fry all of these. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy your new donut recipe that you got from me. And I have something exciting that I'm actually coming up with. I'm coming up with my own donut shop so you guys can buy and try some donuts for me. And that's why I did this whole video, so give you guys some like looks of what's gonna be at my store so you guys can try some. And that is it. Make sure you have your post notifications on, and
got me thinking, babe. Tell me if you with it, cause I'm with it, babe.